Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to USWA Students Guide YouTube channel. Dear student, this is our combined lecture for class 9th and 10th. This is very important topic, virus. Now first of all, I will define what is virus. I will explain about virus, and then after that we will discuss about antivirus. Computer viruses are the small software programs designed to transfer from one computer to another. In small words, we can say that the computer virus is itself a software. A virus is simply a computer program that is intentionally written to attach itself to other program and replicates whenever those programs are executed. Its main the virus is a software that attached to the other computer or other program, and the file of the virus replicates itself. It makes number of copies again and again. Virus can easily spread by the email attachment. Now this is the explanation on how virus can spread by an email attachment or instant message. Whenever we send an attachment to another computer or to another email ID, then if there is a virus in our computer and in our file, that file will attach with the virus and will transfer to the another computer or another email ID. Virus can be spread by downloading unnecessary files from the internet. Whenever we use internet, we make sure we must install antivirus software, because there are a lot of applications, lot of softwares that are unnecessary for our computer on internet, but we download them by mistake. Virus can be distinguished as attachments. Virus can be discussed as attachment of funny images, greeting cards, or audio and videos. There are a lot of examples, lot of types of virus that can be spread. Now, mostly they spread by the funny images because they are more attractive, and greeting cards, audios and videos. In next slide, this is the example explanation about the virus. Viruses can also replicate themselves. They make number of files again and again. All the computer viruses are man-made. These are man-made viruses. A simple virus is dangerous because it will quickly use all available memory and bring the system down. A simple virus use lot of memory in the computer, and by using the lot of memory, the system become down or become slow. Virus can damage your files, can format hard drives, and can also scramble partition tables etc. The main purpose of virus is to destroy the other computer files, their data, their drives, and so on. Now in this slide we will discuss about the history of virus. The creeper virus was first detected on ARPANET in early 1970s. In 1970s, the virus was born, propagated from 10x operating system. Modern or died and concerned to remote the computer and infect them. The main purpose, I repeat again and again, dear student, the main purpose of virus was to damage the other computer. The first PC, the first personal computer virus, was a boot sector virus called Brain. This virus damaged the boot sector. What is the booting? Booting is the process whenever we restart our computer or whenever we install our computer, then operating system boots. Then this is the process of booting. And the first computer was known as Brain, and It was used to damage the boot sector. And Amjad Farooq Alvi in 1986, Lahore, Pakistan. This virus was created by a Pakistani person known as Amjad Farooq Alvi in 1986. This virus copies itself from the software. Whenever the virus enter into computer, then a lot of copies means like new folder will create again and again repetition. Next is traditional computer virus. Traditionally first widely seen in the computer late 1980s, the technology development encouraged the virus creation, development of the personal computers due to the internet development of floppy disk. Whenever we develop a floppy disk, what is floppy disk? Floppy disk was like a data traveler, but it was used to very small data for sharing from one computer to another. The size of floppy was 3.5 MB, not GB. After that, USB was introduced, and the traditional virus is used due to the internet and the development of personal computer. When we develop a personal computer, how virus works. Now this is next slide about how it works on a computer. When we run infected program, it loads into the memory and start running as well. When we run infected program means suppose someone has sent an email attachment to us, to our computer, then whenever we open this email and we download that attachment, there was a virus with that attachment. So when it runs, then it starts running as well. It also an ability to infect other program. Then the virus will start its work, and the virus has ability to infect the other programs. When virus run unidentified programs, it adds itself to it. There are a lot of programs it's add itself. When we transfer some programs and files to our friend either through email, CD and floppy disk, or the friend's computer can also be affected as well. Whenever our computer attached with another computer, or we attach some CD, some email, or some floppy and or another computer, then our virus will travel from that other computers. There are a lot of types of virus. Dear student, I would like to explain there. Number one is Trojan horses. It is very famous virus. Trojan horse is a simple computer program. The program damage when we run it. It can even damage hard disk. Trojan horses cannot replicate automatically. It was not replicate automatically, but it can damage computer hard disk. Next is email virus. An email virus travels as an attachment to email message and usually replicates itself by automatically mailing itself to the entire contact list on our email address book. Some email virus do not require a double click. If we hit once, it directly passes to the system. And email virus, what is email virus? As I earlier explained about the email virus is that whenever we send or receive an email with an attachment, the virus attach with that attachment, and then it replicates automatically. If we open that email attachment or just single click on that email attachment, then the virus starts its work and it spread automatically. Next term, worm. A worm is a small piece of software that uses computer network and security holes to replicate itself. It is like virus, and it is also a small piece of a software. The purpose of worm is also it spread automatically, replicates its files. A copy of worm scans the network for another machine that has a specific security hole. If it copies itself to the new machine using the security hole and then the start duplicating from there as well. This is very harmful for the networking. If there are more than 5, 10 or 20 computers are attached in a computer, suppose we are considering our computer lab, if there is a one worm in a single computer, then it will spread to whole computers to other computers. Cross-site scripting virus are among the new virus. They use cross-site scripting for the propagation. MyScope and Yahoo are most affected site due to this virus. Cross-site scripting viruses. These are also kind of a viruses or worms. They also affected the Yahoo and MySpace. Safety measures for the viruses. Now, dear student, we will discuss about what are the safety measures, how can we protect our computer from these virus. Number 1, run a secure operating system like Unix. You have to run a secure operating system, or if we are using Windows operating system, then we must use that operating system which is licensed from the Microsoft. If we use a pirated software, then the chance of viruses can be more. Number 2, buy virus protection software and install on PCs. You must buy virus protection software, means in this point we are talking about the antivirus. Next is avoid program from unknown sources. If we are using an internet, then we must avoid the program from unknown sources, or we don't accept any kind of email from unknown sources. Use commercial software. For Microsoft application, macro virus protection should be enabled. In the Microsoft operating system, we must virus protection enable. Never download unknown email attachment. If you receive an unknown email from any unknown person, please don't download an attachment. There must be a virus. Block receiving and sending executable codes. You can block receiving and sending codes. Solution is antivirus software. The best solution to protect your computer from the virus is antivirus software. Now, dear student, this is next slide about the antivirus. Software that attempt to identify and eliminate computer virus and other malicious software or malware. These are sophisticated, but virus creators are also one step ahead. Detection. This is the key to antivirus software. Now, student, I would like to explain about the antivirus. These are the software that are installed in your computer to protect your computer from any kind of harmful viruses. Whenever we start our computer, antivirus start their work and they scan your whole computer, and if there is any kind of a virus, they will protect it, they will delete it, they will scan it, they will secure your computer, and they will delete that files. There are lot of options to delete, to kill, or to scan your computer virus, or to remove virus from your computer. The totally purpose of antivirus software is to protect your computer. They work as a security guard that of your house, of your building, of your whole department, the security guard that secure your department. Detection techniques. Number 1, scanning. Scan your device, scan your computer, scan your drive, scan your mobile if there any virus in your computer. Integrity checking. The antivirus will check your device timely. Interception heuristic detection. Scanning is the most commonly used technique in the antivirus software. We will scan your computer, we will scan your device, then the antivirus will detect any virus and they will remove it. Scanning, also known as virus dictionary approach. Scanner scans the hard disk, memory boot sector for the code snips. If code snipped in a file match any virus and dictionary, appropriate action is taken. In simple words, dear student, if there is a virus in your computer during scanning, and then the antivirus will detect it and will inform you there is a virus in your computer, and there are a lot of options for you. You can scan it, you can delete that file, you can remove that file, you can format that file to protect your computer. Scanning. What are the advantages of scanning? Virus can be found before execution. False alarms are rare. Quick at detecting known viruses. Best advantage is that if there is any virus in your computer, it will be detected before execution of that virus. Disadvantages. Polymorphic viruses. Viruses execute at least once. Continuous update necessary. Whenever you will install antivirus software in your computer, these viruses are for the limited time. You have to update these antivirus softwares to work properly for your computer. They execute at least once in a day. You have to scan the computer again and again. Integrity checker. Keep track of threats by monitoring change to the files. Maintains information about the important files on the disk, usually by calculating checksum. If a file changed due to the virus activity, its checksum will change. For example, Norman virus control. Whenever there is a file change, then its checksum will also change. You have to keep a track of threats by monitoring changes to the files. In other words, in simple words, you have to scan your computer timely, or once in a day, or two time, three time, or four time. Whenever you download new software, whenever you work on internet, you must scan your computer to protect from virus. Integrity checker. Advantages. Constant updates are not necessary. Can be used to detect new viruses. Can also detect other damages of data. If there is any other kind of a corruption or corrupt files, then the antivirus also detect for that files. Disadvantages. False positive, cannot differentiable corrupt and infected data. They cannot differentiate, cannot explain which kind of a data has been corrupted or interrupted in your computer. This is a big disadvantage. Heuristic virus checking. Generic machines for the virus detection. Rule based. Rules differentiate a virus from a non-virus. If a code snippet follows the defined rules, it is marked as a virus. Next is source antivirus software. Secure antivirus software. These are the heuristic checking. You have to make some rules for your antivirus software that it will detect, it will work automatically, and will scan your computer in the time duration. Advantages. No need to download updates. List of viruses weekly. Can be used to detect new viruses. These are two main advantages, and disadvantages are false positives, and the virus creators can write virus that do not follow the rules. This is the last slide of our lecture. Dear student, please revise this lesson, revise this lecture, and make an assignment about differentiate between virus and antiviruses. And you can search it from the internet, you can google it, and please send this assignment on my personal email id engshabae@gmail.com. I repeat it, please send your assignment on my personal email id engshabae@gmail.com. Thank you very much.